Alright folks, so I am here at Sinister Creature Con, Sacramento, California. Got my mask ready. Nick Castle's going to be here, so I'll see as to how much I can actually get him to sign, if they'll let him do more than 2 items. If so, I got some things, so let's check this out. You can see that there. I got a bag filled with masks. Got the 1978 Halloween Trick or Treat Studios, got the Halloween Kills, and I got the 2018 Halloween mask. So let's head inside Sinister Creature Con 2023. Welcome to Moe's Toy Room. Alright, so this is just outside right over here. You got everything going on. See that? Hi guys.
All the way down the street.
And it's just vendors before even going into the event, so you can see that. They got vendors. This Ghostbusters one, let me check this out. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm digging this.
One of the Ghostbusters, I know them.
This is cool.
What are you saying that to you?
And they have this one.
Retiring from here, and yet I'm still here.
And this is the Sacramento
And I was like,
Ghostbusters.
wait, and I go, well, I meant to, it just never,
Check this out.
They catch you.
Yeah, that's cool. So here is some handmade wood stuff.
This is frackle burning. This is done with electricity.
Wow.
This is all done. This is
Oh, this
laser
is
rolled.
awesome.
So check these out.
So
This
these,
is here?
these take like a week to make.
Oh, wow.
It's not just a
If you want to find,
These take-
them, can I look at your card for a minute?
Sure.
This is the dual set.
If you want to
Take a
find
card.
them,
You can take a card.
oh, she's taking out the card. So this is cool.
you
Thank you
have
so
to know
much.
that anything that
Here's
is
their info.
copyrighted, we don't have on our online store
Oh, okay.
because we don't want to get sued.
Yeah, I hear you.
So, but like I have more of those over there. I have a whole. And if you want
some more of
something
their
custom,
stuff.
we can do custom. So we're getting ready to do the Bigfoot Festival.
Oh, this is cool. All right, folks, here is another vendor. Before even going in, but take a look as to how cool they look. This is Sinister Creature Con. I mean, this is how you do it. I mean, there's go big or go home, right? You guys are doing it. It's cool. And then here is their info. If you like any of their stuff, there you go. Here is another vendor right here. You can see this. But then something caught my eye. Here's the creators right here. They're doing it. So something caught my eye, and it's this. Because last year when I came, he was here, Art the Clown. And look at this painting. Look how good this looks. This is just fantastic. So there's some of the, oh, look at that, Michael Myers. That is just awesome. Oh, wow. Look at this. Freddy looks good, too. Wow. Okay, here's another vendor here. And they got some really cool stuff. Look at this. Oh, look at this Jason one. The Jason one's way too much. That is so cool. Oh, this one's funny, daddies. Universal Monsters, Frankenstein. Got us a cool little ghost face. That's very inventive. This Care Bear's ghost face, is that what that is?
Yeah.
That's cool. Oh, look at this. Wow, very inventive. And then Godzilla right there. That's just good. And if you'd like to pick any of those up, this is how you reach her. All right, so we got the Zombie Club right here, and they do walks and everything else together, and they do events. And here's some of their magic that they do right there. You can see. Yeah, here is their text and email. You can see that. Here is more information about them, things that are coming soon. There you have it. Come join the Zombie Club, folks. Just some little things. Now we have shirts. So I need to pick me up some shirts. You guys know I love my tees, so they got plenty of tees around here. Cool looking tees. check this out, folks. Look at this. Wow. It's insane. Alright, so this place opened up over an hour ago. I am still in line because they ain't got it in control. It's taken forever to get up in here. So next year, they better bring somebody really good to get me to come all the way out here to go to one of these, because this is just crazy and it's hot as hell out here. And they're just, everybody has to piss. There's no outhouses, nothing.
How many times I gotta keep telling you?
Here's a vendor right when you walk in. And there's their info right there. Alright, so it's an hour and a half later after this thing opened for general admission. We're barely making it inside right now. So we haven't even got our wristbands yet. So hopefully we can get inside and get this thing started. It's running a little late here. Check this out, folks. Alright folks, so we just entered. We're here. You can see some bags that you were greeted to right away. These are super nice. This is what they do over here. This is what makes it so special to come to one of these. You see that? And there is their info right up there up on the top. So here we are walking in. You can see Nick Castle right over there. See some others. See them all the way around. Alright, so that's how much it's costing for Nick Castle. So they're only taking cash only, so I only have enough cash for 2 masks. There's the man himself, Nick Castle, signing away. He's going to sign my Michael Myers mask. Alright, so here's the cast of Clerks. You see that? The whole cast of Clerks. Alright, so they have a lot of cool shirts here. And here they are right there. Check out some of these shirts. These are super cool. Okay, we got some Death Machine right here. We got a cosplayer. Look how cool he looks. Got real wings. Cosplayer. Look at this. Looks really good. Alright folks, so I ran into my good friend from work, Carlos. What do you think of the event? I mean, what'd you get signed? Looks like you got a poster.
Yeah, I'll take it up for you.
Looks real good. I got my mask signed. It was quick for Nick Castle. He chose not to go on break, which was cool.
Yeah, that was cool because I was in line when he capped it off.
Yeah, definitely. And we just happened to like get in like right after you did.
Right. But
it took a while to get up in here, huh?
Yeah, it did. I was like, I came in at 12. The gate supposedly, the door's supposed to be open at 12:30, and I go, oh, I can't go in yet. Oh yeah. Shoot, the line's getting longer. Yeah. And it just kept growing and growing. Yeah, it took us like an hour and 30. Let's check this out. All right, so this is what he got signed right there. Check that out. Nick Castle doing it. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, it'll look good.
That's
real, also got
real
the
cool.
Tyler Main.
All right, so yeah, so you're whipped. You got Tyler Maines too.
Got Tyler Maines too.
That's gonna go with that.
Yep.
Anyway, Carlos, man, it's really good seeing you, bro.
Good seeing you.
And I think we're all gonna enjoy this event.
Yeah. All right, man.
All right, so here comes a haunted house coming. Yeah, they're looking for. You guys are looking for scare actors?
We are, yeah.
Yeah, they're looking for scare actors. So yeah, that's the guy right there. He's handing them out. Haunted house coming soon, folks. All right, folks. Here goes some artwork right here. This is how you go. Yeah, that's some cool buttons. Look how good this looks. Wow.
Iconic shadows.
This is nice. Oh, that's super nice. Look at that. Limited edition prints. There's his info. Also accepts that. Look at that on the wall. Got this. Yeah, there goes. Look at that. That is cool. I'm liking this. There's his prints there. And look at that right up there. Look how nice that looks. And you got some of this. Yeah. Real cool. Cool artwork. Alright folks, so he got this. Look at that. Oh, that is super nice.
The one that you bought.
We got toys, folks. So, oh, look at this big old Iron Maiden.
Yeah, if you want all three, I'll go 50 for all of them.
Look at this. Really cool. No, I don't have it.
They did.
I got cash only.
Got that, and we got the Freddy house. All right, so we got some more cosplayers here. Take a look at this. Heck yeah. There's his info. See that? Look at the eyes. Take a look at this. Super nice. Look at that, Michael Myers. Hi. See all that. Oh, they're doing it. And there is their, right there, that's their info. So it looks like we got some little shop of horrors. Got Dr. Loomis. Yeah, Dr. Loomis. That is so cool. Oh my God. Look at that. All right, thank you. Wow, even sounds like him. You got it down.
I do practice.
Thank you.
Very welcome.
And here is their stuff right here. Asylum Zone. What they are. Look at these. These are so cool. Different plants. Some cosplayers.
Yeah. Let's go outside. I think it'll be easier out there.
So there's my son taking a photo. Looks so cool. All right, so this is a new haunt coming. So there you go. If you're in the Bay Area, check them out. All right, so here we go. This King Dominion. We got like pillows, 35, Crypt Keeper. This pillow's cool. Real good. Chucky. Got some earrings. Real good. Okay, that's good stuff right there. So we got cosplayers. And we got Pearl. There we go. Okay, here goes the Terrifier. Oh, that's real good. All right, everyone. So for X and for Pearl, here she is. Here's Pearl. Ouch. Thank you. All right, so we got Beetlejuice. We got some Beetlejuice. Look at Beetlejuice right there. How good he looks.
No paparazzi.
All right, so we got some movie goodness. That's what it's about. Look at this. Just tons of horror movies. Just piled. Got a really cool artwork. If you want their info, there's your info right there. Look at this artwork. It's fantastic. Look at that. Okay, so you have stuff like this. Now look at that Necronomicon. Super cool. Check out that shirt. Shirt looks real good. These guys are really cool looking. Oh, we have another cosplayer. Look at that. There she goes. Really cool. We have this. Look at this. How cool this is. They got film cells and everything here. Look at that, how good that looks. Alright, so check this out. This is Ghouls and Vampires, Tales of Horror right here. This is the checklist. This is what they got.
Just got in, so I'll do it around.
And here's their info. That is Megan. Alright, so I might have to leave with one of these. If they got this. I have that mask already. He has a few different things that are signed. Wow, look at that Elvira one. And it's signed. Wow, 125, that is hot. And you got these all signed. Alright folks, so we got this group here and this is what they do. Look at that. Wow, that is really cool.
These are 20. These are like the size.
So these ones are 20? Yeah. Do you want one of these ones, this size?
Alright, look at this, folks. Wow. So you're working for that haunted house?
Oh, over at yeah, the haunted. Yeah,
Oh,
I used
yeah.
to.
Oh, right
I might
on.
play this year.
Yeah, that looks awesome, dude. Great job. So they also have stuff like this. John and Tucker. These, there she's there. Hi. So this place is called Follow the Toads. Okay, now look what they got. Look at this. This is fantastic. Good work. Got them in all colors. So there you go, right there. And they got more. This is new, folks. And they are so nice over here. She is willing to help you out. Thank you so much. Here is their info one more time. Hi, these are cookies, folks. Jennifer's sugar cookies. Look at these. Wow, this is some good work. Look at the Terrifier. Wow, this is her right here.
Thank you.
This is cool. Look at these. And here is their card. There you go. All right, here's one of my main guys right here. Over here again, just doing his thing. He's bringing it. Look at this. Oh, snap. That's insane, dude. Look at that. Yeah, he does this all by hand. His work is just unbelievable. Man, you've been busy. I've been seeing you on other YouTube channels too. You've been out there, man, doing your thing.
Like customs.
All right, folks, let me see if I can get this focused right on the Instagram. There you go. There's his Instagram right there. There you are. All right, so we got toys, folks. Plenty of toys. Look at that up there. Oh, that's completely terrifying. Oh, there goes some of those Legos I've been showing you guys. You got pins. Sets. More Walking Dead. Has the baseball with the lamp. Really cool. Check out these, folks. This is a backpack and a purse. Universal Monsters.
Right here, right in the back of it.
Look at these. Oh, that is just so nice. And then he has all this goodness. Look at all this VHS. Got DVDs. A lot of DVDs. Got some Poltergeist 2, some Nightbreed. Look at this, guys. Look at these guys. Beetlejuice. Wow.
Thank you so much.
Wow, you guys look fantastic. All right, so now we hit toys. So you got toys, masks. You got everything down there. All the stuff that they have. Really cool. So we have some Funko Pops. Got lighters. The Necronomicon. Gingerbread man up there. Good, folks. Oh, he's cool. That is cool. All right, look at this. This is cool. All right, so here is Dark Corner. They are a haunt. This is what they do. Look at that. And here's some information about that.
So we have a big ass haunted house in downtown Reno. It's huge. We have over 50 actors. It's roughly around 30,000 square feet. It's terrifying. It's really awesome. You can see her live there, but also there's going to be about 50 more things that look exactly like, kind of like that style.
Right
really
on.
Great quality. Best haunted house in the world.
When can we look forward to seeing like an opening weekend? When do you guys
opening
do the
weekend will be September 29th, and then we're open 13 days, all on the weekends.
Are you guys on Instagram, Twitter?
We are Dark Corner Haunt on all the socials.
All right, great. Thank you.
Thanks, bud.
Thank you, guys. Some of the stuff that they're gonna have at that haunt. Yeah, I just got invited to an opener, so that's cool. Definitely a media night. Can't wait. Look at this. Really cool. Look at this, Bride of Frankenstein. Doing it. That's the way it's supposed to be. Can we see the hair from the side? Look at that. Wow. Thank you so much. You look great.
Thank you.
Wow. This is incredible. Wow, you look great. Thank you so much. See if this is baby metal. Look at this. All right, so we got more artwork going on. You can see some of this, how good that looks. Looks really good. We have some really good artists over here. You can see all this. Here's his info right there. If you're interested, look at that. Looks real good. Wow, folks, take a look at this. Let me see one of the girl. Oh, wow.
That is off the hook.
That is incredible. That would just be so nice. Can you imagine having the two right there, and you can get it.
That is sick.
And look at this. Look at that Terrifier up there. See the Terrifier? Wow. There it is. Terrifier. Wow.
Yeah, if you guys looking for some good airbrush, look me up under Air Magic
All right.
on Facebook and airmagic.biz on the website.
All right, right on. Thank you guys.
Thanks for coming.
Good
Yeah,
work. Look at this.
Appreciate
Incredible.
it. Thank you.
All right, so here is Ashley from Face Off. You see her there. There is her info. Yeah, she's throwing it down right there. Just doing it. She's doing it live right there. They have a whole crew, so she's doing her thing. You can see her right there. And she brought a few goodies, so you can see some of that. All right, so some more purses. Yeah, it's cool. Like for girls up over here, it's like cool. Like you can get like a lot of good stuff. Okay. Got everything like that. Here's her QR right there. Look at her stuff she has. She's very talented. Look at this. And there's the young lady who does it all. All right, so we got Ash, the cosplayer. There's some more cosplayers coming. Pennywise. You got Clint Howard over there. He's doing it. That's Clint Howard. How good is this, folks? Yeah, American Werewolf in London, all the way around. All right, folks. So it's a little late. Yeah, I'm gonna sit up all night to load in this video. We have to go out and about again in the morning, first thing in the morning. It's a huge weekend for us. But anyway, Sinister Creature Con. Yeah, it was tough getting in there, and there was people just in line, just complaining. It took us about an hour and a half before we even got to the front door. I get it. You guys got to check everybody and everything else, but we already had our tickets online. You could have just scanned our code and let us in, whoever it was, but that wasn't the case for a lot of people. And the other thing is, when we were in line, You could have had porta potties out there. It would have made things a whole lot easier. And it was hot as hell out in line. So it opened at 12:30. By the time we made it in, you know, figure another hour and a half after that. So yeah, that you pay to get into an event from 12:30 till closing. That's the way I see it. If you pay to go to a wrestling show, and if it says it's going to start at 7, it starts at 7. So that's when bell time starts. But this just didn't work out like that. I don't know if it was ran differently or whatever, but we didn't go through this last year. I know that it was a pain in the butt to get in. But the positive side is, once we got in, yeah, it was pretty cool. It was pretty awesome. Nick Castle, he chose to pass on his break just so that way he can sign more autographs. And I happened to be the next in line to get it, so I didn't have to wait that extra 30 or 40 minutes. But Nick Castle was awesome. Lived up to everything. So if everything you've ever heard as to how wonderful of a human being this man is, he is that and then some. I mean, last year at Sinister Creature Con, we got to see Brother Otis from House of a Thousand Corpses, and he also delivered. So Bill Moseley, okay, Bill Moseley was awesome in person. Nick Castle just lived up to it and then some. Nick Castle, true act, gave us the time of day, sat there, we spoke, and he's like, hey, you know, he recognized my old wrestling days. He's like, it's so funny, he tells me, he goes, it's so funny that we both made our careers wearing a mask. My wife started laughing like so hard, and he was just an amazing human being. So here's what we had signed. So I got the... Okay, before I go any further, okay, so Nick Castle was only accepting cash. Usually they accept card and all that, your debit and everything. I thought that's what we were going to do because everybody else was doing that. But Nick was only cash only. So luckily we had 120 in cash straight up. So it was 60 in autographs. So I ended up getting the Nick Castle autograph on my Halloween 2018 mask. So it's a little tough to see, but he did sign it with the black Sharpie that was starting to go a little dead, but it's his signature and I got the proof, so that's, I guess that's all that matters. I was really excited to get it. And then the other one came out really good. So on the 1978 mask, you could see that. So I got stuff in here, and you can see I got it all bagged up. But anyway, that one came out real good. Nick Castle, the shape. Okay. And then we also picked up, well, I picked up this really cool, let me see here. I don't know if you can see this. A Bela Lugosi t-shirt. So got that, and they had them 2 for $35, so I scored that. And the other one that I got was the Return of the Living Dead, glow in the dark, so I got that one. Okay, and then we also picked up this Predator. Okay, you can see that one from Hyatt Toys. We also picked up this minifig right here. Let me see right here, trying to grab all this. And got this alien. And then I picked up this Universal Monsters, The Mummy, 12-inch, really cool. Okay, so that's my pickups, that's my haul, folks. For all you cosplayers out there, sorry I didn't get every single person. I want to apologize. I do want to say that there was a lot of people there that were showing off their attractions coming, their haunts. Can't wait to go through. I got invited to one for a media night, which is very cool. So yeah, it's out in Reno. So we'll see if we can make that. So yeah, so the future looks bright for MOE'S tour. Very happy. Went very good. Sinister Creature Con is also going on this Sunday. So it is, well, I believe it was the 17th and 18th. So by the time this video loads, it'll probably load in the morning or tonight. We'll see Saturday night. Depending on how fast I could get it up. I am very tired, folks. But anyway, after this, we are going to, we shot. So when we left there, the cave was right down the street. So we go, hey, let's head over to the cave and see if they'll let us film there. And boy, was that place unbelievable. So that video will be loading after this one, if not a day later. So yeah, you could check that one out after that. But Sinister Creature Con was an amazing feat. We had an amazing time. We loved it. We want to thank Nick Castle. Everyone was great. All the vendors were awesome. Everything just worked out. My family had a wonderful time. All right, like, comment, share, subscribe. And from MOE'S Tour to yours, everyone. Good night.